Hi, it's Trish. My channel's Crafting Whimsy. Welcome. Thanks for watching. I'm so glad you can join me today on my channel. I'm here because Susan at I Totally Love It has tagged me in a challenge about the 10 things I've learned as a YouTube content creator. And so I thought I would give it a whirl and see how it goes. Wow. Let's see. Number one thing I learned, liking and commenting are free. You can like, you can share, you can comment, you can even subscribe. It's all free. It's all free. It's free stuff. And it's wonderful, you know. It makes people happy. It makes me happy when you like and subscribe. You don't even have to subscribe. Just like and comment. That's always fabulous too. I'll always try to get back with you, even if it's just a heart, because it means so much to me that you're watching. And you know, it doesn't cost anything. It's just for fun. Number 2, copy and share everything. I call it casing. You can copy everything I do or anything I do, or I feel like if somebody put it on YouTube, you can copy their stuff too. And the reason I say that is copying and share everything is fun. You're inspired by what I've made or by what someone else has made, so you make one. And yours is not exactly the same because you use different paper, you use different ribbon, you use different ink, you made it your own. And so that's sharing, so you're casing. So it's not really copying exactly, it's just having fun like I'm having fun. And that's one of my goals, is to make you want to make what I made because it's so fun. I love to do it, and I want you to love to do it. I've learned that number 3, you can't participate in everything. All the challenges, all the channels, all the collabs. I do junk journal madness. I do junk journal sketches. I do, I try really hard to do the 50 stack challenge. And I also try to do, oh, what's it called? The weekly library card challenge and the, I'm doing an October ATC, October challenge. I don't try to do a whole bunch extra because if it's more than once a month, I don't have time. I want to have time. I want to do all the things. I want to try everything. It's just, I love to learn. I love to try new things. I love to be involved in everything. I want to do everything. There's not enough hours in the day. I have 2 dogs. They need my time. They need some attention. I have a house, not a big house, but a good house that I love, that I gotta kind of keep reasonable because I like reasonably clean. You know, bathrooms, kitchen, floors, dog food bowls. So I try to keep up with some of that. Well, most of that. And so, you know, I have other things that I participate in besides just junk journaling. And so I can't participate in all these challenges. And I see stuff and I save it. I save those videos to watch later, make this later. One day I'm going to do it. One day it's going to come, I know. And then I think winter's going to be here and I'm not going to go to the lake anymore. And so we'll see. I do know that I'm wearing my brace for 4 weeks, which means, is it October? No, it's November something. So it's going to be a while before I'm two-handed again. So that makes me go slow. So even that makes it hard to participate in even the few things that I'm trying to continue to do. I also know number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, perfection is not our goal. As junk journalers, as YouTube content creators, we're not perfect. We're making things by hand. We are going to make a few mess ups. We're going to stick our glue on there and it's going to be stuck crooked. We're going to put something on there that's not exactly how we would have liked it to turn out. And that's okay, because our goal is really fun. Our goal is being creative. It's relaxing. It's making new friends. It's inspiring other people. It's joining a great group of people who are lovely, who are inspiring, who are caring, encouraging people. So perfection's not our goal. Junk journaling is not a goal. Making tags or ephemera is not perfect. It's okay if perfection is not on your list. And that leads me to editing. I make videos. I do not claim to be a videographer. I do not claim to be a a photographer. I am a retired school teacher. I taught kindergarten, I taught first grade, I taught second grade. I didn't teach photography and I didn't teach videoing. Now, I made videos. I had my kids make videos. We used a smartboard. We used technology. We did a lot of things, but editing was not one of the things that I was good at. I can do it. I know how to do it. I made, what do you call those? The things that you, sometimes I did professional development and I made a slideshow. I know that's the wrong word. The slideshow that you put up on your computer and you can flip from one screen to the next screen, whatever that's called, because that word is escaping me right now. I can edit. I used to use my GoPro camera. That's a GoPro like a 10. It's old. To make my videos, and it only videos in little snippets. So you have to put all those together. I can do that. But most of the time it's just easier, or just as easy, to use my phone and my iPad to make the video. And then I can just load it. Because that's me being lazy and fast. I want to be fast. My friends will tell you that I don't sit down very often, and I'm not still. I could maybe be a little ADHD. Now, I've never been diagnosed with it, but I do like to move, and I do like to go, and I do like to be snippety-snappity fast. Now, am I? No. At least to me, I'm not. But to them, I do everything quick. So, editing isn't quick. I don't love it. Okay? I need to tell you that I don't video everything I make, number 6. I don't video everything I make because, oh, that's right, that would be all day long. Nobody has a battery life for that long, nor do you want to see all that, because sometimes I'm just making die cuts for ephemera. Nobody, that's exciting, and there's a purpose for that, and there's a place for that. I'm just not always going to video everything, and that's okay. Like right now, I'm making the tags for my Toni's ATC October Challenge, or my Toni's October ATC Challenge. I'm making my tags, but I'm not video making them because I can use my hand, but I can't use my arm, so it slows me up a lot. It's too slow. It's excruciatingly slow for me. So I'm not going to video that. I'm just going to do a flip through of my tags just to keep us all on a even spiel up and an even keel of the flow of the video. So you don't have to make everything. You don't have to video everything. You can just make a picture of it. Another thing that you don't have to do is save every scrap. I save scraps, okay? I have scraps. I have scraps everywhere. I took these off my desk. But see, I have some scraps. Here's some scraps. And I have some scraps, okay? I have scraps. Okay, do I need scraps that are strips? Like, how many strips of scraps do you need? See, like this. Would you save this scrap? Okay? Yes, you should save this scrap. And this is a good scrap to save. And even this would be a good scrap to save. But this, how many of these little scraps do you need? I save them. Okay, I am trying really hard, because here's some more, see? Why do you save all that craziness? I'm trying really hard to stop saving all that. Here's a good example. Another one. See? They're everywhere. I need to stop saving that. Don't save all the scraps. Save a scrap that you could use for another project. Don't feel like you have to save everything. I know that I'm participating in a little challenge called Just the Bits. Well, when I started looking at my bits, and that was way before October started, right when I was getting ready, and I then broke my elbow, I had to throw some away. And my husband's like, what? You're throwing some away? And I said yes, because I don't need all those scraps. And I'm not going to glue them on stuff. Masterboards, you can tear it and use a masterboard. Or Franken paper. You don't need to save all those. So, yeah. Number 7. You don't have to know what your style is to make a video. I have been making videos. I started watching YouTube junk journal stuff in January, for Junk Journal January of 2024. And I thought, wow, this is so cool. I love this. And I started making videos. I didn't make videos for a long time. I just watched. I just did it along. I crafted along with the videos, and I learned what I liked and what was easy and what I had stuff to make and how I could try things out. And I made a few mistakes and I made some good things, probably never to be seen in the world. And that's okay. I still don't know what my style is. I really like inking. I really like grungy, but I also like floral and I like shabby chic, and I've never, in my opinion, made anything shabby chic. But it's so fun. And I think you can make a video every day in a different style because it's fun. That's what I think the goal is to have fun, be creative, and meet some like-minded people who can be your friends on YouTube and on Facebook and, on our messages. So I love this stuff. It's just learning new things and trying new stuff. And as a lifelong learner, as a retired teacher, I'm always open to try new stuff. Like I've tried steampunk, and I've tried art mixed media, and I've tried art journaling, and I've tried florals and botanicals and farming and sewing, and it's all fun. I would do it all again, and I just love it. So yeah, I also want to talk I think it's number 8. I like to make process videos because I just like to show you what I'm doing. I'm not the best at it. I'm not going to claim to be the best. I just want you to see what I'm making and the steps I'm taking. I'm not trying to do a tutorial because I'm not giving you all the steps or telling you how to do it. I'm just showing you what I'm doing. And I love those the best because I've been stamping for a long, long time, and I know lots of stuff about inks and stamps, and sometimes I have good tips that you might not know about. And so it makes me happy to share those. And so I like to do process videos because they help me share things. I am a great talker, and I don't know if it's because I was a teacher, but probably not. I think I was a born talker. When I was a kindergartner, even on my report card, it said, I talk too much. Yeah, my mom said she wasn't surprised because I thought I was the boss at our house. And so, yeah, I talk a lot. I know that about myself. And I like talking, but I also like listening. So there's that other part of me. I'm looking to see if yes, I think that I've talked about everything except number 10, which is have fun. It's all about fun. Okay, you should do something every day that you love. You don't have to love junk journaling. You don't have to love paper crafting. Maybe you love knitting. Maybe you love crocheting. Maybe you love painting. Maybe you love making jewelry. Maybe you love drinking coffee like me. Maybe you love being a dog walker. Whatever you love, you should do that every day, at least once, because you only live once, and we need to enjoy our time here because our time here is limited. We never know when our last day will be, and so it's just fun to take advantage of every day because every day is a gift. It's the present. And so, I guess I think I've told you 10 things that I love. I'm so glad you joined me. I really appreciate your time and attention. I really want to thank all my friends who have kept me in their thoughts and prayers, who have wished me well, who have sent me good vibes, who have missed me while I was missing because of my shoulder. I keep calling it my shoulder. It's my elbow surgery. I can show you. My husband has pictures of the x-rays. Like at the beginning, my radius and ulna, those are your 2 bones in your forearm. Well, my radius, and I can't remember which one it is. I think it's the inside bone. My inside bone was broken 6 places. My elbow was shattered. They had to take all the pieces out and try to rebuild the radial, and my humerus they had to cut off because it was too long after they fixed it. You don't need too much information. Anyway, and I got a metal radial head for a new elbow because they couldn't rebuild it. They had to give me a brand new one. They replaced it. So I'm a bionic woman. I have a titanium knee, and I'm going to guess I have a titanium elbow now. And so I'm excited, but that's neither here nor there. I want to thank you for thinking of me and allowing me to call you my friends. And I hope you have a happy, crafty day. And I will link my people like Debbie Reed and Bex and Lori at Petey Pie Designs and Penny at Penny's Crafty Creations to see what they've learned, because some of them have been YouTube content creators much longer than I have. And I want to thank them, like Martha at Martha Makes Art, because they made me feel so welcome in this community. And I just ran with it. So thank you. And I hope you have a happy, crafty day. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.